Morning, Year 4. I hope you're all good this morning. We're going to be looking at some of our literacy work now. I know how much you've been enjoying your Charlie and the Chocolate Factory story as a way to get your ideas together. So we're not going to do story writing this week. We're going to do a different type of writing. We're going to be looking at explanation texts. So we can start to understand what explanation texts are. I'm going to share something with you. What do you think an explanation text is? So let's have a little look. If you've got an idea, keep it there or tell the screen. If you're not sure yet, to have a listen as I read through this explanation text with you. So this is, how does a cat feeding machine work? Quite appropriate for me, as you can see. I wish I had one of these. I think you'll see why. So this is a cat feeding machine. First, the cat needs to push down on the seesaw mechanism, so the bar on the opposite end is pushed upwards. This causes the piece of plastic, which is sealing the meaty chunks, to tilt downwards, so the meaty chunks are released down the piping into the cat's feeding bowl. Then, as the food falls into the feeding bowl, the weight to the food causes the rubber bellow to push downwards. The balloon, which is attached to the rubber bellows, begins to inflate because of the air being pumped into it. Next, the inflated balloon causes the plastic sealant under the milk reservoir to tilt because of the seesaw mechanism of the piece of plastic. Finally, as the plastic is lowered, this causes the milk to flow down the pipe into the cat's drinking bowl. This is how the cat feeding machine works. Okay, so if you had an idea of what an explanation text is, hopefully this has helped you be really sure you've got it right. Or if you're not so sure, what do you think? What's this text telling us? You're quite right. It's telling me about a cat feeding machine, and it's going through all of the different processes. How does this picture help us? Well, actually, I find pictures really helpful for me, and I can see, look, how the cat's going to put the weight in that, tips it down, that releases that. It pushes this. Look at this. They get their food and they get a drink, which is absolutely fabulous. I'm sure my cats will definitely agree with having one of those in the house, although they may get a little fat. Right, let's have a little look then. So what are the features? So today I'm wanting you, if you can print off the sheet, that's lovely. You can highlight the words. If you can't print off, that's also absolutely fine, because we can have a little look on the screen about what is there and about what features are there. So I want you to be thinking about, what is the opening paragraph? Well, actually, in this case, it's really an opening sentence, isn't it? And it's this one here. This is the cat feeding machine. And that's very much our opening sentence. It's very clear, isn't it? There is nothing really more that it needed to say than what that machine is actually about. Then want you to be thinking about the different openers. So we've got first. There's an opener. Now, what sort of opener is that one? Can you tell me? You've got it. Well done. It is a time opener. So it has given me a way of actually timing and putting things in order, which would be really important, because this machine wouldn't work, would it, if I started at the milk being squirted into the bowl? Because actually, without this weight going on the balloon here, it wouldn't have worked, would it? So we've got different openers that are going to be taking place. I'm not going to highlight any of this. I want to see what you can find. There are some more in there. There's also some, don't just think, oh, here and here. Look within each of the paragraphs, because there's different openers there as well to be really helping you. So they really show you, this text is going to be showing you what's going to happen and what is the cause of that effect of that item taking place. The diagram, as I said, is really helpful, and it is a diagram because it has got those different labels there, and that's really important to have those. Have a look for conjunctions next. What conjunctions can you see? Okay, so we've got quite a few, haven't we? Here's one there straight away. There are others, there's plenty of others in there, but I'm not going to highlight them all. I want to see what you can find. So you either look on the screen, okay, and see what you can find. And I want you to list them down. Your challenge today is to come up with a list of features that an explanation text should have. And I would like you to send these into your teachers today via your email. So you don't need to have this printed out. You don't need to have it all highlighted. What we're asking for is a list of features. So as you find them, what features have you got? What is special about the openers? What features are there to make this an explanation text? So we look really excited today to see what you come up with. So use your good detective skills. Find all of those features and send them in an email to us, and we'll be really interested to see what you've been able to find. Have fun with your literacy. I wonder if those of you that got a cat at home, whether you think this will be a good idea for your pets as well. Okay, see you all soon. Bye bye.